Hey y'all, it's your girl Chelsea Alexa. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I did this protective style. We're going to call the mini knotless kinky twists. Mini knotless kinky twists is what we're going to be doing. I actually did this style a lot when I was younger. My mom would always give us this style and I was so tired of it. Cause it's like when my mom likes a style, she likes a style, okay? Like she's always doing it. People always thought that this was our natural hair, so she ended up doing it a lot. My mom actually still wears this style to this day. She's probably wearing it right now, actually.
LOL, she literally was.
Which is so funny, but anyways, we're gonna jump right into it. So if you're ready to see how I got this style, keep watching. All right, y'all, so here's what we have so far. I did this first quadrant here just to like make sure I knew what I was doing before I hit record. But I started out with freshly washed and stretched hair. I didn't blow my hair out for this style. I just washed my hair and I cornrowed it in these braids that you see. So I'm just going to undo them now. They're dry. I let them sit overnight. So we should be good to go. I don't really think it's necessary to like blow dry your hair for kinky twists. But anyways, I'm going to part out my first section. I didn't really intend to do them this small, but you know, life just happens sometimes. So I'm going to be using my Blue Magic as like some kind of moisture aid. I'm going to make sure I moisturize each section before I start braiding. Then I'm going to use like the teeth of the comb to make my first section, and I'm going to use Shine and Jam to clean up my parts. So I found this hair at my beauty supply store. I have never seen it before, but it seemed kind of cool. It came in like 3C, 4A, 4B type thing. So I got 4C and I got the number 2. This is what it looks like outside of the pack. It is crochet hair, so it comes like looped and like on this little like, whatchamacallit. So I do have to like cut that little, I don't know, like string to like release the hair, and then I get like 5 little pieces per bundle. So since these are knotless, I'm going to start off with a braid. I'm going to split my natural hair into 3 sections, and then I'm just going to start like a regular braid. I'm going to bring it over once, twice, and then I'm going to add my first piece of hair, and then I'm going to do once, twice, and add another piece of hair. And I'm stretching that hair out over my thumb and my index finger to kind of keep some tension in there. I talk about that a lot actually in depth in my how to feed in video. I'll make sure to link that up there for you guys to see. So I've just been doing a braid so far. I switched my hands just so I can move a little bit faster. Then I just joined 2 pieces of those hair together. There were 3 strands, I'm sorry, originally, and I just joined 2 together and then left the other one so I can start twisting. And I believe I'm twisting clockwise or to the right. I try to cut the end of the hair on an angle. When I'm done, match it up to the other side to make sure it's even. And this is what we got so far. So I'm not gonna hold y'all. My camera definitely died as soon as I finished that twist. So we're kind of at the top of this section, but it's cool. Y'all didn't miss much. So I'm splitting this last part into 2 sections, and I'm just gonna repeat my steps. I'm going to apply my Blue Magic to the whole section, and then I'm going to go ahead and part off my first twist. Use my Shine and Gem to clean my parts. Make sure I prep some new hair because like I said, it comes with like 5 strands per bundle, and I use 2 for each twist, so I'm kind of prepping a lot. Okay, so up until this point, I've been using the hair like this, like just like using it in half. But now that I'm at the top, I'm going to try and like elongate the twisting hair so that the hair doesn't get too short, basically. If that makes sense. But I'm still doing the same tips. I think I have a clip in a second where I'm going to like slow down and show you guys exactly how I elongate the hair. So I'll explain it a little bit better in a second. Okay, this is what I was talking about. So right here you can see the hairs like even at the bottom, like right where I cut the little string is where I'm holding it. So now I'm trying to like hold it a little bit closer to one side just so that it's kind of like skewed. That's gonna make it so that the couple of rows at the top don't have like too short of layers. The goal of this style, basically, I'm trying to twist it in layers without having to like cut so much at the end. So I started off just doing it in half, but at like around like the last 2 or 3 rows is when I start skewing it a little bit so that it's longer. That makes sense, right? That makes sense. Okay. Also, don't forget to make sure you're adding Shine and Jam to your actual like natural hair so that it blends in as you're twisting. Because remember, I didn't blow my hair out. My hair was just stretched after I washed it. So you're gonna have to like apply some product just to kind of get it to cooperate a little bit. Alright, so this top half is done. It's looking cute. Again, I did not plan on doing this so small. I don't know why I felt so bold this day, but it's cute and it lasted me a month. So, no complaints here. But now onto the back. So when it comes to the back, it's very much trial and error. I wanted to keep this clip in here so y'all can see that I very much have to like do this more than one time. Like, don't let the editing fool you. I definitely take a picture of the back with my phone and review to see what I have to do and then adjust if I need to. I really just try to keep my tail comb flat and push through. That kind of makes it easy for me. And it's not perfect all the time, but that's, who can see the back anyways, child? I can't, so I don't really care. For the back, sometimes I like to just like line them all up so I can knock them all out. Like, I feel like it makes it easier for me, it makes it faster for me. You can also see that in the back, I split it down the middle, like how those 2 braids were on, like in the beginning, those 2 cornrows in the back. I like braid one half completely and then I move on to the next half. I think it makes it easier for parting too. It makes my part straighter as opposed to me trying to like part all the way across the entire back part of my head. So up until this point for the back, I think I had been like bending my braiding hair directly in half, but I think this is the point where I'm skewing it now so that it's longer. As far as any final like styling tips or like tips on how to achieve this look, I think when it comes to the braid, you don't have to braid down super far, just as far as you're comfortable. I didn't really want the braids to show that much, so I just braided down until I was able to like, kind of like switch my hands. For the twists, I'm just twisting, like I said, to the right, and I'm not twisting each strand as I twist, if that makes sense. I'm just kind of like putting one over the other. So it's really, really easy. You don't really, I think, honestly, if you try to like twist at the same time, it's going to mess up the look of it. Also, you're definitely going to want to twist all the way to the ends. Like I mentioned earlier before, when you do end up cutting the ends, make sure you cut on an angle. Some might unravel a little bit, but that's okay. You'll live, I swear. So now at this point, I'm going to go ahead and do my finishing steps, which are going to be my Nairobi setting foam. And then I'm going to use some Fantasia holding spritz as well. I'm going to start off with the foam, and I'm going to put that everywhere. I'm kind of focusing on my parts. And then I like draw the rest through like the twists with my hands. And after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put the spritz directly on top. Off camera, I had like slicked my edges back a little bit. I'm not super big on baby hair, so I just kind of like smooth them back. I'm going to put a styling strip on top just so that everything can dry together. You can sit under the dryer if you want to, or you can just let it dry overnight. I think I let it sit while I did my makeup. A hairstyle really comes together once that face is beat, I'll tell you that. Okay? This is so cute. I love the length of it. I love how bouncy it is and flowy. I can do different hairstyles. Switch it up on them real quick one time. This hairstyle ended up lasting me like a month. I think I left it in for like almost exactly 4 weeks. And it could have been longer, but I was just ready to wash my hair, girl. I will say, I think this is the most compliments I've gotten on a hairstyle in a while. Like, I've got a lot of compliments on this hairstyle. So definitely try it out. Let me know how you feel. Let me know if it was cute. I think I ended up using like 3 packs of hair, because I know someone's going to ask me. Anyways, y'all, that's the end of my video. Thanks for watching today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because I'm posting this somewhere. I told y'all. I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.